From the outside, this six-story warehouse is nothing but a nondescript building along an industrial stretch of Halstead and Pilsen. But for months now, it's been housing thousands of migrants. And last night, a 5-year-old boy died following what appears to have been a medical emergency that many of those who live here say began inside a bathroom.
Here is a dimwit by the name of Brandon Johnson, the mayor of Chicago, calling out Greg Abbott, the governor of Texas, as a threat, as an evil man to the existence of the United States, while he's over and over called Chicago to be a sanctuary city. You can't make this stuff up.
But I want you to hear me good. They're showing up sick. Do you hear me? They're showing up sick. The issue is not just how we respond in the city of Chicago, it's the fact that we have a governor, an elected official in the state of Texas that is placing families on buses without shoes, cold, wet, tired, hungry, afraid, traumatized, and then they come to the city of Chicago where we have homelessness, we have mental health clinics that have been shut down and closed. You have people who are seeking employment. The governor of Texas needs to take a look in the mirror of the chaos that he is causing for this country. This is not just a Chicago dynamic. He is attacking our country. The sensibility and the civility of our country, he is undermining that. It's all good. We good. Yes. As I said before, they are showing up sick. Listen, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it sounds like you're drawing a conclusion based upon a site. What I'm simply saying is when they get here, hold on. Listen, I am saying that they're showing up sick. Are you hearing me? They're showing up sick. And so we are doing everything in our power to treat the conditions in which they're arriving in. As far as us reevaluating our mission, look, an international crisis of global population shift based upon policies that have been promulgated for the last 20 years that have caused not just the sanctions, but have caused displacement for the entire globe. I just want us to understand in the city of Chicago, we are not alone in this crisis. There are hundreds of thousands of people being displaced from the continent of Africa, from Central and South America. So this question about reevaluating, how about we do this? How about we reevaluate all of our international policies that are causing the chaos that we're experiencing right now, and let's evaluate the sanctity of someone in Texas who disregards people. That's what we should be reevaluating.
Nobody wants anybody to die, but when you call yourself a sanctuary city, and you get your wish, you get all those illegal immigrants that you swore up and down that you would house. There is nothing but love here, along with a finite amount of resources that is now affecting the voters on Chicago's South Side. The black constituents that consistently vote Democrat. Y'all got your wish. Congratulations. You made a wish to the Genie Abbott, and he provided you exactly what you wanted. And now you have the audacity to call out the Genie for giving you exactly what you wish for. You preening peacock. You social justice warrior. You got your desires instantly fulfilled, and your moral virtue signaling trumpeted the reality that you faced. And when you when you get a hard slap in the face from reality, then you whine and complain to the Genie for fulfilling your wish. And the Genie ain't letting up. I hope the Genie sends you more so that you can see the moral bankruptcy of what you advocated for. This is for all of you leftists that declare such wondrous, wonderful things and say that you stand by them, but when push comes to shove, you don't like the results, and then you complain and try to blame anybody but yourself for them. And I applaud, as an onlooker, what is happening, not the death of an innocent boy, but for what is happening to your city based on your policies so that we can move away from them. And the only question is whether or not the voters, whether or not they will be induced by the media to believe all of the lies and the way that Brandon Johnson is spinning it to Genie Abbott for giving him and granting him his wish of being a sanctuary city, the same way that Newsom in California complained of it, the same way those people in Martha's Vineyard, when Ron DeSantis flew a plane of illegals to them, they got kicked out of the city flat out. You want to virtue signal, but you don't like the results when you get your wish granted. So go F yourself, Brandon Johnson. Go defend the mobs of young people and tell us that we're not allowed to call them a mob because it's disrespectful as they destroy property, as they beat people up, as they murder more and more on your streets. We shouldn't call that out, and we shouldn't call you out for virtue signaling and getting your desire, but rather to blame it on Greg Abbott. Well, good on Greg Abbott. He outsmarted your dumb ass. Peace.